of you will know, I was in Toronto recently and I spent 10 days there doing bonsai with the Bonsai Society, which is affiliated to the Royal Botanical Gardens in Burlington, Ontario. I will be doing a separate video about that visit, but this story is a very interesting story that is almost bizarre. And this is the story of the Junipers of Fate, F-A-T-E. For those of you who do not believe in fate, if I tell you the story, you may change your mind. So let me begin by telling you what exactly happened. This is my good friend Jerry Zhang, originally from Shanghai, but he's lived in Canada for the last 25 years. He's a Canadian citizen. 2 years ago, I was invited by the Toronto Bonsai Society to come and demonstrate and talk and teach bonsai. And just before I came, I posted on the YouTube channel that I was coming to Toronto, and Jerry picked up the information and emailed me or communicated with me. He said, "Hey Peter, you coming to Toronto? I would like to meet you." He was my YouTube fan. So nice. I said, "Yes, I'm coming." So he said, "Not only that, I will meet you at the airport and meet you and take you around." So that was almost like godsend. And when I came here, he was with Jerry with the sign saying Peter Chan. So that is first time I met Jerry.
Yes.
So he took me around. That is not the end of the story. That is where the story began. When he came here, then now you tell me, you brought me to your friend's place.
I visited my friend's place and he told me that he's going to renovate his garden and will get rid of all the junipers around the corner.
He was going to dig
all
these
the junipers.
They were all wild.
Then he said, my contract will get rid of it. Then I say, wait, let me trim one of it. So I trimmed this.
He trimmed this one.
I send the photo to Peter. And then Peter said, "Hey, wait a moment. Let me do it. Then he arrived in Toronto. I pick him in the airport and I bring him here. Then he made this.
So there are 3 big junipers here.
Yeah, more than
this
three.
one.
Yeah, more.
There are 3. 1, 2, 3. So fast forward 2 years on, mind you, this picture was only taken a week ago.
Oh.
And I am inspecting the junipers again. That is the tree that we started working on. And I'm now going to show you in slow motion what exactly has happened. I will comment on it because we were speaking in Chinese for part of the time, and Jerry was explaining how these junipers have developed in the past 2 years. So that is the one in the foreground which Jerry and I pruned. And this is the large one that I had started, and I'm going to prune it yet again to refine it. I'm going to do it in the Japanese style, and Jerry is going to watch me do it while I refine it. I asked him to leave it alone because I didn't want it pruned in that pom-pom style. So that is the juniper, and I'm now going to move on and show you what it looks like. All right, so bear with me while I scroll through. So luckily, my friend Jerry has got footage or some pictures of that fateful day we met 2 years ago when he brought me to his friend's house. So his friend, he's also a Chinese gentleman, and he was having his garden renovated. So when most people want to renovate their garden, they start from a blank slate. And unknown to him, he had these nasty junipers growing all over the place. There's one there, there's another one there, and one there. So he was going to get his contractor, also a Chinese gentleman, to come with a digger and dig them all out and throw them into the rubbish dump. So Jerry by that time had been watching me on YouTube, and he knew that this is exactly the sort of thing I use for bonsai. So he went and told his friend, "Don't dig it out because Peter is coming. I've not met him before. When he comes, I'm going to persuade him to turn these into bonsai. So that is where the story goes, and this is a picture from 2 years back. Let me show you some more pictures here, because this garden was like this, a complete mess. Look at it. All building blocks everywhere, waiting to dig it up. You see they had removed all the paving, and the trees were just about to be discarded and dug up. See all the old irrigation pipes, all the building blocks, and this is what it looked like 2 years ago. Quite a mess, you must admit. Look at it. All those paving slabs had been taken out, all the rocks had been taken out, and the next step was to dig the junipers out with a digger. But at the end of the day, when I came to the garden, I started pruning the trees. So this is all we have of that day when I came and started pruning these junipers to make it a bonsai. Somewhere I also have a clip. I'm going to run very quickly through this very short video clip. This is all we have of that fateful day 2 years ago.
No, 他要教你怎么做经。
So there you go. That is the clip where I was cutting the juniper up, discarding all the unwanted branches, and this is the start of the project. Before I go any further, Jerry very kindly sent me these pictures, again taken 2 years ago, of what the garden looked like before the contractor started working on it. You can see that it's a lovely front garden, and these are the juniper bushes growing in the front garden. I'm sure most of you who do bonsai will have come across situations like this, where there are material like this lying around in people's gardens and they don't know what to do with it. So in this posh drive, this juniper was growing. Let me move on to the next picture. And this was me when I came. That was me 2 years ago. I look quite different then. And this picture here is a more recent picture of 4 days. I won't confuse you, but let me go on to some more pictures of that day. So again, some more pictures from 2 years ago. This is Jerry, and he had started trimming some of these junipers. So I had to tell him to stop doing it. So that's him. And then this is what he had done. He had trimmed the juniper. There's some more junipers in the back garden. This is the back garden. You can see there were junipers everywhere. Junipers everywhere. I'm sure you bonsai people would give your right arm for situations like this, where you find huge junipers growing in the garden. So that is from 2 years back. Now let's move on to the present day. So let me point out who is who in this picture. I'm there, second from the right. On the extreme right is my friend Jerry, my YouTube fan who never met me until 2 years ago. Behind me on my right hand shoulder is the owner of the house, and on the far left is Mr. Ouyang. He is the landscape contractor. He had been given the job to dig out all the junipers and remake the front garden. Of course, on that fateful day when we met at that place, Jerry had not met the contractor before, Mr. Ouyang. Mr. Ouyang, that was the first time these two people had met. Of course, since that fateful day, the two of them have become the best of friends, and all because of this juniper. Not only that, he has met other Chinese friends as a result of this juniper. And Ouyang from Wuhan also knows a Chinese lady who is very big noise in flower arranging, and she is also one of my YouTube fans, and she also watches the YouTube videos. So everything came together as a result of YouTube. You wouldn't believe it, would you? Be like a Chinese style, because it's like what we call pom-pom. This is not the style that I would work with, huh?
Yeah.
I'm glad you did not prune that one, because I'm going to make that
Yeah.
look completely different from these.
Yeah.
Also, this is like a pom-pom style.
Yeah.
which
Pom-pom
is-
today.
Yeah,
Pom-pom
it's-
Yeah,
it's
I made it.
Not, not how I would
today.
make it.
Yeah.
Not how I would. Let
Yeah.
me show you how I will do this one.
Yeah, this is,
Now this
I would
one-
love to leave it for
I'm
you.
glad you didn't do anything, but I will transform it very quickly.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't touch it, because it can still be
Yeah, yeah.
made into
You
a
know,
style.
you know the reason I didn't touch. I will leave for you to demonstrate.
Pity I don't have my tools, but it's possible. I'd make it more like a dome shape.
Maybe I give you hand. I can.
Cut the end, get the long end.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, long end. It's 7 o'clock in the evening and you're still working.
Yes. Look, it's so hard. It's longer one.
Long one, long one.
Yeah.
Style.
Western
style,
Western, yeah.
Not so much like pom-pom. I don't need this one.
给你换一下，你用这个吧。来，
That makes it better.
I agree.
Also, then you can change the pom-pom shape to triangular shape by doing it like this, just like that. So not like a ball, not like a ball. Like an angle. Yeah, angle.
Okay.
All right.
If you make the conclusion.
Yes, this one. This maybe trim this. You want to keep this
Yeah,
or trim?
take this one. Take this one. Take all this one.
Okay.
So it's not like a ball shape. You know that like a ball shape.
Okay.
This is more like a
one?
Japanese style.
Which one though?
Okay.
Maybe you cut something.
Maybe you don't need this much.
I
yeah.
agree. I
The whole
agree.
thing.
Take this out from here.
Yeah, I agree. This one.
That's a big decision.
That makes it better.
I agree.
Makes it better. Also, then you can change the pom-pom shape to triangular shape by doing it like this, just like that. So not like a ball, not like a ball. Yeah, angle. Angle. Like an angle.
Like one independent sprint.
Like this one, you can tie with a string.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You know, with a string you can tie.
Yeah.
From this to this, you can tie them
Okay.
with a string. Like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
you know, you can tie this with string.
Yeah.
Like that.
Hold it.
Yeah, like that. Then it make more like a triangle shape.
Yes. Yes.
And then this is okay like that. But this tie down like that.
You hear me?
Yeah? You understand, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that. Then not so much. Then it's a triangle shape again. Yeah? Like that one also you can make like triangle shape. Don't let it go up, but make it triangular shape.
Yes.
就是要有一点个性，我们
Okay,
讲
so you understand, huh? We have
Yeah.
shown how we're making it more conical shape. This is quite different from this pom-pom shape, which is more traditional Chinese style. It's okay, but you know, a lot of people will like the style, but some people like that style. So every style is completely different. If this were my tray, I would make more upright like that, not so much flat. A lot of people will like this anyway.
maybe 你的
More triangular shape over here. Don't maybe like that. Slope it.
triangle.
Triangle. Not round. See the difference? Huh? See like that, huh?
弄了棒棒，
Not a pom-pom. The pom-pom is at the top and the side is sloping. So we open another pad, that is called pad. So it looks slightly different. It's not so spreading out. So that's how I look at it, huh?
Okay.
But that is your choice. You can do it over a period
有
of time.
有都有味。OK，
Okay. Thank you. I'm glad
Thank
to see
you.
it. Thank you.
Okay.
So this is the story of the junipers,
Yeah.
the faithful juniper.
Juniper。
So let me conclude this video by showing you the happy ending. These are the friends that we met on the 28th of September. And like all Chinese people, we end up going to a meal and we had a sumptuous meal together. So what bonsai can do and what the juniper can do. Without the juniper, all these people here would not know each other and would never have become friends. So this is the story of the faithful juniper. Life is strange, fate is real, and it just shows what a happy and wonderful world bonsai can be. So I hope you've enjoyed this story. Forgive me for putting all these little pictures together in this format. I'm not a skilled filmmaker, but I hope I've told you an interesting story. So I hope you've enjoyed it and stay blessed. Bye.